All right, let's start with some shit. Mal defended Azealia Banks.
No, I won't defend that.
Damn. Should we start with Azealia Banks? We don't. What should we be starting
It's too
with?
late now. All right, we're in it.
We're in it.
We're
Just
in
go.
it now.
Go.
All right,
Make your wilding out pun.
I don't have one. I don't have one. Damn, I didn't even think of that. Damn, I'm trash. Damn, I'm trash. I didn't even think of a Wildin' Out pun. Azealia Banks went to Wildin' Out and Wild Out. That part we know. Cool. We don't need to report that. Hopefully you saw it. But I want to see the episode. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
I don't even watch
I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I want to see the episode.
To be honest,
tune in.
I kind of feel like they were going to edit out that whole shit until she reacted on the internet. Now they have to show everything.
Yeah.
They have to show her crying. They have to show her wilding out, no pun intended, during the wild style, and the backstage crying shit. I'm sure there was cameras.
Who manages Azealia Banks?
You.
No, seriously.
Oh, I have no idea. I think she does.
I'm saying final answer.
Yo, why?
Don't try to throw me.
Ask y'all a serious
Final answer.
I'm trying to ask y'all a serious question. Who manages Azealia Banks? Final answer. Fuck out of here. Don't ever look me in my eye and tell me final answer.
Maul trying to trick us. No, for real. No, we for real, nigga. It's you.
No, I want to know who her management is. Why do they continue to put this woman in situations
I'm
like
laughing, but I have met her manager.
Is it like a good manager? Is it someone who has managed acts
Maul,
before?
I was introduced to her manager, and that's all I know.
Oh, so you don't know the manager from no?
No.
Okay.
I don't know who the person
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why is Azealia Banks always in these situations? Like, I don't.
Her manager should take her Twitter, Instagram password just
But this
to
is-
stay on top of it.
This is what I'm saying. Like, there has to be somebody in her camp that's like buffering these things.
But tell me where you think the mistake was, because many of people have gone to Wildin' Out.
I don't. Yeah, but I don't. Azealia.
And if Azealia Banks' story
very sensitive.
is she went to Wildin' Out and was told that she did not have to participate in the that particular segment, and all she had to do was perform.
Every recording artist participates in that segment. I don't see why.
It's a show about roasting.
And it's a show about.
I think when I went on that show, I made the same request. I wanted to skip that and only perform.
And you definitely did it.
I'm pretty sure that they agreed too. Now, when I got there, it was a little different, and I was down because I can rap. But as a girl, and I'm not saying she can't, but as a girl thrust into that situation, maybe you don't have as much savvy to handle it.
Well,
but
that's
I think
sexist
she's
and problematic.
Sexist word.
I think that Azealia Banks.
That is sexist. I didn't mean it that way. That was horrible. I didn't mean it that way.
No, we know.
As an unseasoned person.
Right.
An unseasoned battle
as a sensitive
rapper.
person.
Right.
Sensitive.
Yes.
She's very sensitive.
Shit, there's a lot of sensitive rappers, but
No, but Azealia Banks is extremely sensitive.
Is she a sensitive bully though? Because I feel like
Bully?
you can't. She goes after a lot of people, and you have to have thick skin if you're gonna go after a lot of people, and then they say a word back to you.
I agree.
Yo, we in this new era where most of the passive aggressive people, they pretty sensitive. Like the people that be doing all of the online shenanigans. That's why I try to hold my tongue, because the second I say something, it's gonna hurt. Like if you're
Yeah,
sensitive.
like-
Well, on Wylin'
To
Out,
be
you
honest,
and Big Boy had a little. It was a little uncomfortable exchange during that segment.
I'm always all right. I'm always comfortable when it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying.
That's your comfort zone.
being there, I could feel that it was a little bit of a.
But you know why?
I don't remember
because he was
what
sensitive.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying.
That's my point about Big Boy was the other act there when I was doing Wildin' Out.
Okay, yeah,
and
I don't
I didn't
remember.
want to do the roasting session shit, but I ended up doing it. And Big Boy was on the other team, and I got up there and it was my turn, and I'm sitting there, I'm freestyling off the top of my head. I'm just thinking of whatever comes up first, and the first thing I thought of was to tease Big Boy about the lack of relationship between him and Dre.
Oh, okay.
3 Stacks.
He was sensitive about that,
I thought that was like a very obvious.
that's public fodder. I would
That-
think.
and I kind
was-
of feel like they've always been good, so it is a joke.
And
like
this
you're
is
not really saying
and this
something.
is just a fun roasting
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Like it's like
Dog, they say some wild shit on that show.
They
And
kill Nick
everyone-
Cannon every year,
It's
every
Nick-
episode
it's-
about
y'all,
his
it's
music.
Nick's show. Nick understands. Nick
When you go on
understand.
They
there, I
killed-
feel like you should understand that that's what this show is about.
They murdered Safari, and he wasn't even on the show. He was sitting in the audience. Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's a roasting show.
So I said that line. I said that line to Big Boy, and Big Boy fired back with a Raekwon Wu-Tang punch in the face joke.
All right, that's fair game.
Also, public fodder.
yeah.
True.
And then Joe
A bit more of a
responded
serious.
Oh wait, I responded.
yes.
Oh God.
Oh, I thought that was the end.
No. Then you said, when is the last time y'all seen the Outcast be uncomfortable?
Oh, Joe tried to give him real
yeah,
bars
Joe-
at the
Joe-
Wild
that was hard.
Style.
It was hard, but it was
Oh, that
like
was hard.
I was sitting there like, oh, come on, Joe. Like, come on, man. Let's keep it in fun.
Nah, because that let me
Joe
know.
said it was serious. Like, when the last time y'all seen the Outcast uncomfortable? I was like, okay, this is about this. is
Nah,
about to go.
but wait. Know what's funny? I don't think the room really got the bar.
They didn't.
The
No,
room
I
didn't
got
get
it.
the bar.
I got it.
Yeah.
But the room.
He got it, though.
Yeah, no, he got it. He for
Nigga.
sure got it. Yeah, he for sure got it.
Yeah, don't get serious, nigga.
Yeah.
Did that make air?
We'll get serious.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
it.
that aired, nigga.
Don't get tough, son. You ain't even remember.
Nah, because
Wild
he
Out
made me
great.
mad again.
This ain't the black. I'm not the black team right now. I think relax. Like, calm down, my nigga. He going a little.
Yeah, pan the room. It's definitely the black team versus the white team.
Like,
This is
relax.
dope.
Calm
Yeah, what's
down,
up?
my nigga.
What's up?
Relax.
Damn it, Joe.
Yo, Parks, cut the beat.
Gotta do a lot more than this is how it be.
Oh shit!
Joe's DJing.
Yo, I don't even.
This shit is
I don't
sick,
even
Joe.
know where
Save
that
all this,
music
by
is
the way.
coming
Don't
from.
even punch in.
Yeah, Joe spilling shit on the carpet again.
Oh man, where's
All right,
the
so yeah,
music being played?
Azealia
from?
Banks got really upset. Some people are saying her.
Wait, hold up. What did
her
Big
post-
Boy say after I said that?
Oh God, it's over, Joe.
I don't remember what his
Yeah,
response
you
was.
fucking right then.
I don't remember what his
I was about to
response
say.
was.
Well, something
boy,
just
fuck
something
you
just
up.
made sense that we'll talk about off air.
But I told you that.
No, you didn't. But it's
I
fine.
did. I said I knew what that was about.
Oh, I don't even
told
think
you
I
that-
asked you what it was though.
In the chat, I told you what that. I said, yo, Joe was funny.
Okay.
When
The-
Oh,
the
y'all
list-
think that that's related? It's
now
not.
I think it is.
It's not.
it definitely is.
No, it definitely
100%.
No.
You gotta know Joe to know that that's
Yeah,
I
related.
forgot
it's
all
definitely
about that. So how would that be related?
You
Joe
you
ain't forget.
you dig deep.
Joe
things
ain't
down in your
forget.
conscience. Yeah.
He ain't forget. Trust
Joe
me, he
forgets
ain't
everything.
forget.
but
whatever.
Joe has selective memory.
That's a
He
super
forgets-
fact.
Yo, you know what's funny? My friends, see, y'all act like some exes of mine, even though I don't have no exes. Niggas know my memory be bad.
On certain things, yeah.
That's certain.
No,
certain
my
things.
memory is
When
You
it
pick and
behooves
choose.
you.
You pick and
Joe,
choose.
When it
Joe
behooves
be bringing
you.
up shit sometimes that I forget about. And I'm like, how did he remember that?
Right.
Because you bring up a lot of old shit. I be like, word? You be like, yes. Don't act like it didn't happen, nigga. You was there. We hopped out. I was like, okay, yeah. my
You
bad.
was there. We hopped out.
Yeah.
So tell me more about Azealia Banks being sensitive.
I think she's dealing with, I think Azealia, because I always say it, I don't know if I said it on the show, but I say it whenever her name comes up in conversation. I think she's talented.
She is
I
talented.
think she's extremely talented. And I think her star, she should be a lot bigger than what she is because she's just talented. And I think that her demographic and the type of music she makes, she can be a huge star. But I think she gets it's a lot of the negative press that she receives from interviews, from social media, that kind of hold her back from that, and people kind of want to stay away from her because they feel like they dub her the crazy, angry black girl. And I don't think that's who she is. I think that she's dealing with things internally, maybe from business things that did or did not happen the way she expected it in her career. But that's why I asked, who's her manager? Because I feel like she hasn't had that sit down and that rebrand conversation. And I feel like that's what's missing because I think she's extreme. I think she should be acting. She's her music is big. She should be ruling that whole EDM club scene right now.
A lot of people took her house music wave.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, man. She should be dominating that because she can really rap. She can flow. She has style. She looks great on camera.
So just that fast, we found the source of her anger.
Did we?
Yeah,
What is it?
because if everything that you just said is true, then I would be angry
At who though?
The world.
at the industry.
Yeah, but there's a way, there's a way to
And when-
maneuver
and-
through that.
and-
2018
and-
especially.
And when I speak to her, sometimes I understand how someone else would perceive her to be very angry.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the same way that I think I used to come off very angry. But would you say that to be
Yeah.
true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see the comparison.
And I was
between the two.
I was really angry. I wouldn't say bitter, but angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when that's all you give because we don't see her whole life. We didn't see your whole life to an extent. You only see the angry moments. That's the only things that are highlighted. So now your whole personality becomes this angry person that attacks other female rappers, other people in the game. But she's controlling that. It's not like people are cutting up an interview. This is coming from Azealia Banks.
Right.
So she has to have some accountability there. I'm not gonna let her off the hook.
She doesn't have a reason to be angry.
Whoa. We're not never letting her off the hook.
Yeah, I'm not saying she doesn't have a reason.
This is coming from her.
She doesn't. I'm not saying she doesn't have a reason to.
And if she
angry.
doesn't give a fuck about what her perception is, then fuck it. Go ahead, keep going wild. But that's what people think of you because that's the only bit you give of yourself outside of your music. And a lot of people just see social media. They're not caring about your music.
Yeah, and then my thing is, what is that doing to help? You continuing to be angry and you continuing to have these moments. It's not helping you.
Let me just jump in and tell you that angry people are not thinking that way.
Well, that's the problem. She has to change her thinking. Because she's super talented. I go on record always saying that. I think she's super talented.
Agreed.
Super talented.
What is it? Halt, right? Never get too hungry.
Is that like ops? Is that like a cut down?
What did we just say? What was we just saying about hungry, angry, lonely, or tired? That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when you're any of those things, you can't think properly.
Right.
So, yeah, I do think she's bright, but I also do think that she's angry at multiple sources of like it's spread out all over the place and it comes out the wrong way. One thing I don't like about it, I don't like. All right, let's do that. Let me try to do a deep little fake therapeutic session. This is how I break it down. She does come off angry. There is plenty reason in my brain for her to be angry, right? Angry people lash out as a first response. It's a first response to things. And normally, that first response is indicative of where that anger is rooted. So follow me on this Azealia thing. Azealia goes there. The joke exchange doesn't really work out. She leaves and she goes to colorism. She says, that's why I don't fuck with you black people. She probably worded it different. I'm going to go back. Then she laid out all her, I said to ABC, that didn't happen. I'm going to go back to fucking with my white people, blah, 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 blah. Right? So already I'm putting that together away. Then she continues and she lashes out at another girl who was on stage who has not said a word. We don't know this girl's place in the story and starts saying how the comedians were joking on her, the white girl, the lighter girl. This girl had nothing to do with this story, but you inserted her now in this angry rant. It's very telling to me. All of that in combination. Right. And that was it. That's all I got. So I mean, so when self-hatred is a thing.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying that she hates herself. I don't know because I haven't had those in-depth conversations with her. But
maybe not to that degree. Maybe just insecurity, because insecurity has a bit to do with hating yourself. To a lesser degree.
Explain that to me.
Self-hatred
I think
is
they're like two different worlds.
Do you think that any of the shit that she does is on purpose? Like as far as lashing out on social media?
No.
I don't
you think it's
on
legitimately
purpose, no.
like from her heart lashing out?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think she's one of the few where I kind of believe she thinks all of these things. This isn't an act to get attention.
She just lashed out at Nicki Minaj a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember
Nicki posted the picture on her on the beach or whatever. She lashed out at her very angrily, and I remember just a few months earlier, she was bigging Nicki up, and she was damn near acting like a barb. So I don't think she fixed these things.
Okay. I'm just making sure, because it's hard to tell in this day and age if someone's
I'm with
doing
Maul.
it.
I just think there's shit going on internally, and that's that. But when you see her and you speak to her, like just under normal circumstances, it's great. It's perfectly fine.
Well,
I like
Listen,
what
man,
Nick Cannon responded with, though.
phone, oh, yeah, go ahead. You could,
Nick Cannon said, don't you hate when... I think responded with a double entendre. He said, don't you hate when you create your own storm and you forget your umbrella? Then he went on to say, Yo, we praying for you, Ma. You know,
Who said Nick Cannon can't
we
rap?
not your enemy. Whatever he said. But at first when I read that, I said, damn, he killed her. Then when I read it again, I said, oh, he's talking about him. That's ill.
Right.
I feel him.
Yeah, no, but that's real though. And again, man, I just want her to achieve the success that I think her talent calls for. So anytime I hear her name come up, it's always, oh, Azalea's acting crazy again. You know what I'm saying? And it's never like, yo, the new Azealia record is crazy. And that's what I'm waiting for because first of all, she's from New York. I'm gonna always represent New York talent. But it's just like, yeah, but how can I keep going to bat for her?
But I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is from personal experience as well. Once you ruin your public card,
yeah,
it's tough, man.
Your records,
yeah,
they damn near got to be Thriller and Off the Wall.
Yeah,
once you ruin your public card,
I agree.
Yeah.
And it works true in the opposite. If your public art is great, your record could kind of be mediocre, and it'll start rocking.
Yeah,
right. Yep.
When people like
they
you,
fuck with you.
Yeah, when people like you,
that goes all the way down to the building of the label. Like at labels, artists, if the people in that building aren't fond of you, or you didn't say hi, or
they're not.
They're not gonna work for you the way they do for an artist that may shoot them a text.
Yo, that used to be so confusing to me. Right, every Christmas, fucking Rockefeller and Murder Inc. They would send gifts to the whole. Oh, my bad, Mom. Like damn, near the whole department. Their favorite people in these departments, like gifts, like real shit.
Right.
I was 21, 22, like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Why on earth would somebody be doing this? I didn't understand that till way later. I'm running around here not talking to niggas, cursing niggas out, middle finger, suck my dick. Yeah, your record ain't spinning, my nigga.
Right. And on top of that, they praying for it not to spin, so you get dropped, so I never have to see your name in a fucking email again.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah, word. They hate working your shit.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's human nature.
That's even beyond music.
Music is weird because you're selling somebody, so your product is a human being, and now you have to communicate with your product. It's the oddest thing ever.
Yeah,
it's just a weird industry to begin with.
In most things in life, people that are pleasant will get more opportunities. At least maybe pleasant is the right word, but
yeah,
the best word I can come up with.
I think that works in any type of industry. But for example, if you're selling car tires, you don't have to get along with your car tires.
That's true. You could be
you have to talk to your product.
And when you work in the industry
and
where
you're a human,
your success relies on the work that some people put in.
Yeah.
You should be nice to those people. You should be cordial and friendly and outgoing with these people. Get to know them on a personal level.
But then you look at the other side of the coin, you're now dealing with artists, and we know artists are very moody people no matter what. And now you're telling them to go be social. Because a lot of real artists are very antisocial. They are musicians for a reason. Mm-hmm. Now they have to go be a salesman?
Right.
That was always my problem.
Like, what the fuck?
Like, my problem at a label was they wanted me to be a salesman. I don't know how to be a salesman. I don't know. All I know how to do is make music.
Right.
I didn't know that. I don't know how to market. I don't know how to promote. You do it. And then they didn't know how to do it.
Right.
So then it's like, damn, if I'm 21, 22 and just learning how to make a song and I don't know how to market myself, and now the label don't know how to market me, niggas get fucked up real early. Actually, that's what I wanted to talk about on here. I want to talk about niggas getting fucked up early.